Evening, my family. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody's doing wonderfully blessed. Had a great day. Most importantly, a safe day. This is your boy Jaime G, and your boy's about to drop it like it's hot, baby, and break you guys off with developing and breaking Doge and overall crypto market news. Now, if you're new to my channel, that's what your boy talks about. Maybe you can help me out, guys, with that YouTube algo by smashing the likes. Maybe hit that subscription bell, turn it on to all so you can be notified when I come through with developing news. None of this is ever financial advice. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions, nothing more, nothing less. Are you guys ready on this Sunday night to get it? Well, let's get it, baby. We got a lot going on. All right, guys, Bitcoin is sitting at 65,277 with 82 cents. It is up 5% for the day, guys. It shot up from around 61,000 and some change all the way to where it's at now, guys. So things are looking good. The overall crypto markets are in the green. We like to see green, baby. Why? Because that's the color of dinero, of money, right? And not just that, it's obviously had an effect on the price of Doge, right? Because we were kind of bouncing between 26 and the higher 25 cents, and now we are up at the 20 at the lower 27 cents, right? But all right, guys. Now enough of Bitcoin. All right, we'll get into some crypto Bitcoin news here in a minute. Dogecoin is at 27 cents, guys. We are up 2.15%. Our 24-hour low was 25 cents, and our 24-hour high was where we're at right now at 0.2725 or 2723. Or it keeps bouncing between 25 and 33, guys. So I'm going to say 0.2733. I like that better. All right, guys. Market cap is at 35.97 billion, and volume is at 1.33 billion dollars in the last 24 hours. Now let's dive into the charts, guys, because we got some bullish stuff going on here in the charts. I got a lot going on here, okay, guys? So bear with me. All right, we'll tackle it all at once. I'll try to keep it beginner friendly and easy breezy. So first things first, okay? Support, which is the red line down below, okay? The red, because you see there's two red lines, right? And the bottom one is support, and that is coming in at 26 cents, guys. Now, as you can see over here on the far right, where this pink symmetrical triangle is, okay? We are basically sitting right above it with today's candle. This chart, guys, by the way, is on the daily time frame. So every single one of these candles represents a day. Okay, this is the daily chart. Just so those of you that don't know. All right, so now resistance is coming in on the 200-day moving average, and that is coming in at 28 cents, which is the red line above. Okay, so now what do we got going on? Okay, now this yellow line that you see, right? This is our support trend line, guys. This support trend line has been carrying us for quite some time now. Whatever, that's probably about a good month now, right? We've been staying above this support trend line, which in my opinion is bullish technical, right? We have not dipped below it. We continue to stay above it. Nonetheless, we have wicked down below it a couple times here and there, but nonetheless, we continue to stay above it, which is bullish. Okay, that is one thing we got going on. Now, two, we have this symmetrical triangle, which is this pink triangle that you see over here. Okay, guys, now that is what you call a symmetrical triangle. Now, as you can see, we're at the very end of the symmetrical triangle, and it looks like we're going to break to the upside, right? Which is bullish as well. Now, the other thing we got going on, okay, guys, that I wanted to show, right, is the higher lows that I've been telling you. And I've been telling you that we're getting prime, and I think that we're getting ready for a major breakout. We've been consolidating as well, guys, in the past 5 days between 26 and 25 cents. And in about the past 10 days, between 28 and 26 cents, right? So nonetheless, about plus or minus 2 cents, right? In a very tight range, just consolidating. And also, not just that, guys, we've been creating higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low. And now looks like in the symmetrical triangle, we're creating some higher highs, and we're going to break to the upside, right? Because these past 3 days, we have been breaking to the upside. Not just that, and you can also see right here, guys, right at the end of my blue line there, right? You see that candle there, right? That is called a doji candle, which means the trend is going to reverse, right? And as you can see, right, as we were coming down, right, we formed the green doji, and now we are heading up, right? That's because the trend has reversed, and now we're heading up. Like I said, we're creating higher highs and higher lows, and now we are making another higher high. And hopefully once we test this resistance at 28 cents and break past it, then we're going to head up to 34 cents, and then hopefully eventually create them new higher, new all-time highs. Right, guys? We've been suppressed for quite some time. I truly believe Dogecoin is prime and just ready for a major breakout to the upside. But as you can see on the charts here, guys, things are looking pretty bullish for on the daily time frame. So in my opinion, things are looking bullish, and I think we're getting ready for a major breakout, right? But what do I know? This is just my opinion. All right, guys, hopefully that was pretty beginner friendly, and hopefully it wasn't too confusing for you. Now let's dive into some overall Doge news. All right, first things first, let's get into this article here. Now, it's out of Benzinga. It says Dogecoin to break from key patterns after the crypto partners with Mr. Beast and Mark Roberts on Team C. Right now, it's about charity, right, guys? So it says which can act as a positive catalyst for Doge, right? And that's the whole purpose of one of the reasons why Doge was created, right? Was to do good in the world. Now it says Dogecoin is being donated in an effort to clean up the oceans in partnership with popular YouTube personalities Mr. Beast and Mark Roberts. Now every dollar worth of Dogecoin donated to Team C's will help to remove 1 pound of trash from the world's oceans, and the collective fundraiser has already received over 70,000 in Dogecoin donations. In 2019, Mr. Beast and Robert began an initiative called Team Trees, through which they raised over 23 million to help combat deforestation through the Arbor Day Foundation. The planting of over 23 million trees began in January of 2020, and the project is expected to be completed at the end of 2022. Now, Dogecoin may be the perfect cryptocurrency to choose as a partner for fundraisers' efforts to better the planet, because the community rallies around the motto, do good every day, right? Some may not believe Dogecoin has been behaving well so far this month, as the crypto has fallen out about 22% from the October highs of 34 cents. Dogecoin has settled into two patterns, however, which look set to break. Like I just showed you right now, guys, on the chart, right? They're talking about it as well, right? In the charts, it looks like we're getting ready for a major breakout, right? Whether to the upside or to the downside. But in my opinion, I think it is to the upside, right? Because as you see with the Doge, candle, right, we have reversed and we've been creating higher high and higher lows. Right, guys? So here's one positive not catalyst, but just positive, on positive note, right, guys? Because you know what I mean, Dogecoin, right? We are to do good every day, right? That's the what the community behind Dogecoin is supposed to do. All right, guys. Now let's get into my next article here down the line. Next. All right, I'm trying to be quick here with you guys. Now it says meme tokens and dog coins flood the market as price wars heat up. Now it says meme coins and dog themed tokens are gaining more popularity and traction as the long-term upside seems very limited amid the flooded market. So basically what they're trying to say without saying there, guys, is being that there is so many tokens out there, which are meme coins and dog named tokens, right, that the chances of you making big gains are limited because there is so many on the market. But I disagree with that. Now it says meme tokens and dog coins have been on an integral part of the ongoing market-wide bull run in the cryptocurrency markets. Among the plethora of these tokens that have been flooding the market, two of these tokens, the longer-standing meme token Dogecoin and SHIW, have gained the most traction of popularity, right? And then the article goes on to talk about the all-time highs that Shiba made, and also about Dogecoin, and it talks about, you know, Dogelon and some other meme coins, right? If you want to check the article out, it's in Cointelegraph. I'm not going to spend too much reading on it. I just wanted to share with you, right, that they're just talking about on how that there is so many of them out there, right, guys, that the chances of you making gains are limited, right? Now we're getting, that's what I had as far as Dogecoin news goes. Now let's dive into some overall crypto market news, guys. All right, I like to keep you informed with crypto news, not just Doge. Now it says Elon Musk to sell 10% of his Tesla stocks to buy Bitcoin. Community speculates. Now, why is this important to Doge? Why, guys? Just imagine, right, guys? That is like over $200 billion, right? Now that would be huge for Bitcoin, but not just for Bitcoin, but for the overall crypto markets, because that'll help push up the crypto markets, in return push the price of Bitcoin up, and also in return would help the price of Doge, because Doge basically kind of it runs in tandem with Bitcoin. What Bitcoin does is also what Dogecoin does, whether we like it or not. Now it says the CEO of Tesla, Elon, has shaken the financial world once more, and the consequences could impact Bitcoin. Via his Twitter account, Musk asked his followers if he should sell 10%, or around 25 billion. Oh, not 200. I'm sorry, guys. 25 billion of his company's stock as a result of potential new tax requirement. Now, this is, like I said, this would be a positive catalyst, guys, right? And he's saying that he's going to do whatever they say, right? That he's going to follow through with it. And whether they tell him to sell it for Bitcoin, then he's going to do it, right? So this can be a positive catalyst, right, guys, for Bitcoin and for Dogecoin, right? Now, let's go down the line here. Hopefully you guys are still with me, guys, and having a blessed Sunday. Now, it says quant analyst Plan B predicts hyperbolic scenario for Bitcoin. Here's his Q1 price target. Now, for those of you that don't know who Plan B is, right, he's a stock to flow model, guys, who's hit the price target 3 months in a row, right? He said in October we were going to be around 63K, right? And on November 2nd, we were at 63,200 and some change. Yes, it was 2 days past, but nonetheless, guys, at the end of October, we were at around 62,000. So this dude hit it. It was August, September, and October. 3 months in a row. He was pretty much right on the money. So what this guy says, man, his formula, it works. And I think he knows what he's talking about. Now, it says quantitative analyst Plan B is updating his Bitcoin price target for the first quarter of 2022 and reveals when he thinks Bitcoin will see hyperbolic surge where it outperforms all other assets. In an interview with Bitcoin bull Anthony Pompliano, the widely followed crypto analyst says that based on his various models, there's a possibility for a Bitcoin to ascend as much as 700% by early next year. Then Plan B goes on to say, if we look at the on-chain signals right now, I would say that the top is at least a couple of months, say 6 months from here. So that would be the end of Q1. Then the third kind of model that I use is, of course, the floor model, which is 135,000. That's not based on stocks to flow. It's a proprietary thing based on other stuff, technicals, and on-chain. He says, I guess we will be above 100K, above 135 at the end of the year, and then we'll continue to grow maybe towards stock to flow model target, 228,000 or even above. I would not be surprised even to see in Q1 or Q1, Q2 next year prices of 300 to 400,000, maybe even 500,000, guys. That is insane, guys. This is huge. You know what I mean? And this guy's pretty dead on, man, on his target. So, you know what I mean? We could be having, $500,000 Bitcoin by the middle of next year, guys. This is freaking huge. Now, let's move on to some more bullish crypto news. Now, it says on-chain analyst Willy Woo, another great guy, analyst, reveals one signal that he says historically leads to Bitcoin price pump. Right? Now, it says popular on-chain analyst Willy Woo says there's one signal hinting that a significant price spike for Bitcoin is on the horizon. The analyst tells us 831,000 Twitter followers that Bitcoin's network value to transaction is at a point that he says historically leads to rallies. Right, guys? You know what I mean? If you want to dive into this article, right, and check this out, right, and he goes on to break it down, the on-chain metrics on why he thinks that it's gonna shoot up, right, guys? So you have Willy Woo talking about the signal, this the NVT sign, and then you have stock to flow model Plan B talking about 135K by the end of the year, 500,000 by the middle of Q2, right, guys? Just bullish. There's just so many bullish stuff going on for the overall crypto markets. You know what I mean? It's just huge, guys. You know what I mean? We're in the beginning stages. I know I keep saying it like a broken record, man, but I want you guys to become crypto millionaires, possibly. I know I'm shooting for the stars, baby. You know what I mean? So I'm shooting for the moon, not the stars. Now, it says $265 billion asset manager exploring Bitcoin and Ether products. Now, it says Canadian asset management giant IGM Financial is mulling over launching Bitcoin and Ether products. Bloomberg reported the decision on whether or not the company will venture into cryptocurrencies hasn't been finalized yet, according to CEO James Sullivan. But nonetheless, guys, the wealth manager boasts more than $265 billion worth of assets management. Right, guys? No, I just pointed this out. Why? Because it's just another hedge fund, right, that has obviously gotten bullish on cryptocurrencies, right? You had all these other ones. You had JP Morgan, Goldman and Sachs, you know what I mean? All the banks, Bank of America, Citi Financial, Wells Fargo. All these people were against crypto, but they have flipped. Why? Because they know, man, if you can't beat them, you got to join them. You know what I'm saying? And crypto is here to stay, man, and it ain't going nowhere, right? That's what Wells Fargo said, right? It said, well, they had made a statement saying that digital assets is too big to ignore now, right? And basically they said without saying, if you can't beat them, then join them. You know what I mean? So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what I had, guys, for you on this Sunday evening. Hopefully it was helpful, guys, and informative. Hopefully you guys are in profits and your accounts are looking good. You guys stay safe and you stay blessed. Remember, Dogecoin is looking very bullish on the charts, guys. Stay blessed and stay safe until tomorrow. Your boy Jaime G is out. Peace. Thank you if you stayed with me to the end.